Hello YouTube, this is Mitch Harper with Mitch Quick Eats. Now last time I know you enjoyed the recipe for the turkey pot pie. Today we're going to do beef pot pie with beef meat and stuff like that. So these are the ingredients that we're going to be using. I'm going to have another shot of the everything so you can see what we're going to be using. And it's going to be really good. We have from the shells to flour, garlic, everything seasoned, every related seasoning, hunts, gravy, mixed vegetables, butter, half and half milk, and oil with your onions, green peppers, the beef, and mushrooms. I like to use mushrooms inside my pot pie, and chopped up garlic also with the pie crust rolls that we're going to be using, and that's how we're going to do it. So let's get into cooking and show you what we're going to do. Alright, now I'm at the stove now, and I'm going to add in the meat into the bigger pot. I'm putting in the big pot for a reason. I'm going to show you that later on. For right now, we'll put it in the pot. Start cooking that down. Cook it down. Just push it down. This cooks pretty quick, so once it's cooked a little bit, it'll cook down. Okay, and you can use a little bit of oil, olive oil, if you can, to make it cook a little bit better if you want to. If not, you can let the natural oil from it cook. Now we're going to just use some the vegetables. We're going to put in a boiling water just to cook them down. This is the old school way to cook it down like you want it, evenly. Without, just still got to put it in the oven after I mix everything up. So I just put everything in there to cook down and into the hot water. Let that all cook down in the hot water at the same time. Okay, now since it's cooked down, turn that off for a minute and just use the seasonings that you want to use. So I still got to do a lot of other stuff to this pot pie to make it more delicious. So you got the everything seasoning, put as much as you want. I mean, I don't have no direct measurements. I usually put each one by hand amount, but that's here and there. Just a little bit of every grain seasoning, because it's similar to the everything seasoning, but there's a little bit more other natural stuff in there, like salts and garlics and paprikas and stuff. Then you add your garlic. I like to go crazy with garlic because garlic is so good for you. Don't be afraid to put some in there. Your pepper. There's a lot of pepper in that too. Just stir it up. Alright, now we're just going to add the mixed vegetables on top. Just leave it like that for a while, because now we're going to take and have to make other ingredients. We're going to have to cook other stuff for this pot pie, as well as checking the mixed vegetables. They're not really ready yet. Turn up the high. It'll be ready in a few minutes. I can smell how good that smells all together. That's not ready yet. But while we're waiting on that, what we can start doing is the gravy that we got to make for the pot pie to make it rich and delicious. So we're going to turn this up on high. All right, just leave these two on high. I'm going to just throw the minced garlic in there like we had before. All right, give me a second while I wash off my spoon. Okay, and let the garlic get in there hot. Hot. And like I told you before, we're going to use butter as well, because butter and oil together and this kind of cooking makes it taste better. I don't know why, but it works. So let all that melt down together, get hot, and start cooking. So fill them up really too. Now I took it, as you can see, I took it, drained it off, and now all we're going to do is just pour it all in there. Right now we're going to just add the little flour inside that. Let it cook around a little bit. It gets dark pretty quick. Then you can add your milk and half mixture at the same time. Do a little bit at a time, you can do a lot. Just let it all cook good together. Just keep stirring it until it gets a little thick. Okay, to enhance the flavor more, I use a little bit of the Hunt's gravy mixture on top of that too, so they'll all thicken up together. Give this beef patty an extra wang. So all you do is just mix it up until it gets thick naturally. Stir it until it gets thick. That's why you don't put it on too high to make it get thick. Okay, now you can take and add the seasonings in that you like, you know what I'm saying, before it starts thickening up. Don't be afraid to use seasonings. Seasonings is a major part of your cooking. The reason why I make it thick but not too thick is because it's still got to go into the oven or the pot pie. But see how it's starting to get thick? This is when you can start taking it off now. Just turn it off now. This is perfect consistency when you mix it all together and put it into the oven with the pot pie mixture. Okay, take the mixture and just pour it in. Put all the garlic and stuff that's in the bottom. And you just mix it all together. And then, then you mix it up all together. And I'll show you what we're going to do to our pot pie in just a minute. But I'm also going to switch it into the bowl because this is kind of silly for me to bring a hot pot over there. So I'm just mixing it up now until it looks just like this. All the stuff got to be mixed up together evenly. Okay, now we're going to take the mixture and mix it together and mix it into the bowl so I can take the bowl on to the other platform to finish it off. But since this is hot, I don't want to do it like that. Okay. Okay, now we're going to take this over to the table. All right, so I'm opening up right away first because these things are really delicate. Okay, so put it in the pan because just pick it up and just put it right in the pan right away on the side you want to use it on. Make sure it's, just going to stretch to whatever. Make sure you get the bottom of the pan all the way in there. Stretch it out. Okay. Take another one and do the same side. All right. Now we'll put the other side on there real quickly. Bam, like that. Don't care if they overlap a little bit, but just get them down in there. The other stuff you can just tear down off the sides. Make sure you get all the inside covered. Sometimes I use pieces of it to, patch it where it needs to be patched at. Okay, now you take the mixture and pour it in. I like to spoon it in because I don't want to get too much just the sauces in there. I just want to get mixture of everything. And there's so you can see it's a rich pot pie. I don't play any games about that. I like to make rich fruits. Okay, should all fit in there. Now, what I'm going to do is put the one over the top. This is where you can let it stretch over the top naturally. And just let it roll it around the edge and just let it stick. Give it that little Popeye look. Roll around the edge. Okay, now you still want to poke holes in it. You know, you make little designs, put little holes in it here and there next to each other. You know what I'm saying? In the oven for maybe 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, now I take it out.